everybody. Figured I'd give y'all an update on both of these before I posted the next video that I found last weekend. We'll start with this one because it's easier than that for right now. This one hasn't really changed much. I changed the snorkel setup a little bit because I was tired of worrying about rain getting in there. But other than that, rear end went out on me. Actually the gears were fine, but all my bearings were pretty much just shot. So I rebuilt that, and while I was doing that, I figured I'd do a brake delete, and while I was doing that, I figured I'd go ahead and get a paddle. So what I did was I turned my old brake drum into an axle paddle, and it works pretty good. You'll see it in the video I'll post, but it doesn't like rocks too much. Hit a rock with it, bent 2 of the paddles, but I mean not bad, so it's not really that big a deal. And I also straight piped it, which is just temporary, so that's why it looks like crap. I drilled a couple holes down here and a couple holes up here, and it sounds pretty good. It's pretty loud. It's a lot louder than I expected it to be. So I'll let y'all hear it real quick. So yeah, it's pretty loud. It's louder than my 400 actually, and that's straight pipe too. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that, so I'll move over to that. Those of y'all that don't know, this bike's been on the channel before, but it didn't look anything like this, and it didn't have this motor either actually. So what ended up happening was I went riding about a year ago, sunk my bike. I was stupid, let the oil sit with water in it for a couple months and completely rusted out the motor. And actually, it's right over here. This is the old motor. And just a quick look, yeah, it's pretty bad. I went and got a new motor and threw that in here, you know, got it running and everything. Everything went great. Top end's been rebored and everything, so all that's good. Everything's running good. And I actually have a little clip I made of just a bunch of videos and pictures that I had of the old motor and the rebuild and all that stuff, so I'll put that in right now. And yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, you can see down in there, it's just terrible. Motor's out. Ended up getting a new motor. Drove about 8 hours and through another state to get this thing. These motors are hard to find, man, I'm telling you.
All right, here we go. First start, no motor. Oh crap. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's alive. She's alive.
I find out.
How'd she ride?
Huh?
She ride good?
Yeah. I'm having to play with the carburetor a little bit.
First ride in over a year. Ooh, she's torquey.
So I got it running. I went and got some new tires for it. These are 31 Outlaw 1s, all skinnies, and they do pretty good. This bike, it turns them, okay, as far as I know, it will turn them pretty easily. They only weigh like 39.5 pounds a piece, tires only. So I actually traded my 28-inch Outback Maxes for these. And the Outback Maxes, they were all skinnies, but they weighed 43 pounds a piece or something like that. 28s. So I traded those for a 31, and they're way lighter, so that was a pretty good deal. But I got the bike running. I got those. I got some speakers for it that I just wired into it, actually. It's got a light bar. Light bar sucks. Dropbox does pretty good. It looks like that right now because last time we rode, we didn't even use the dropbox, so it was pretty much just open because the latches broke. So you got to hold it down with a ratchet strap. So it was pretty much just open the whole time, and it just got full of crap. So, but it does work. It works pretty good when you have it latched down shut. So what else have I done? I snorkeled it right after I got it running because I'm not going to drown this thing again. Snorkels, I'm very proud of. They, one of them is, this one's just full of my vent lines and everything. This one is my actual breather. It runs just out the side right there, covered in heat wrap. Runs up, does a bunch of weird 90s and bends, and comes up right there. And I placed it perfectly where they were pushed far enough out from the handlebars, where the handlebars didn't hit them, and where I had just enough room to put my speakers. So it is like a perfect fit. They sit up against the speaker box, and just it holds everything together real nicely. Trying to think of what else I have done to it. This one is straight piped, but I can't really think of anything else. I'll go ahead and start it. So yeah, it runs amazing with the new motor. I can't even explain how much better it actually runs with this motor than it did with the old one. But yeah, as far as I know, that's it. I've just done so much since this thing's been on the channel last that I just can't really think of what all I've done, and I know I'm forgetting something. I just replaced wheel bearings. I put these on there so the racks don't shake as much anymore. They don't sag when they get muddy. Wired up my light bar different. It's not on a switch anymore. Now it's actually wired into my factory high beams. So I didn't need the switch anymore that was right here. So I put a 12-volt plug right there for the speakers. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else I've done. Let me explain this. I'm gonna cut that off. Brakes don't work anyway. This thing's doing pretty good so far. I didn't know if it'd be worth it putting a new motor in it, but so far I'm liking it. It's huge, by the way, with the 31s and a 2-inch lift. Well, 2.5 in the front, I guess, because I cranked up my my preload on my shocks so that it would sit up in the front a little more, because it was sitting up in the back more than it was in the front. So that's why my wheels are a little cambered, but it's really not that big a deal. But other than that, that's pretty much it. This is my buddy's new bike that he got. How long have you had this thing?
Coming on 2 months, maybe.
Sounds about right. Yeah, about 2 months ago. It'll be in a couple of the videos that I'm gonna post here here soon. But it's a 2013 Can-Am Outlander 650. He got it with 29.5 Outlaws and 2-inch lift and snorkeled. And I'm pretty sure that was
somewhat snorkel.
Yeah, it was somewhat snorkeled. Pretty sure that's all that was done to it when he got it. But we say somewhat snorkeled because I don't know if you'll be able to see it up in here. Oh yeah, you can. So this is his snorkel right here, right? And it stopped. His snorkels stopped about right here. This did nothing. Like none of these did anything. They stopped right here. So he finished that up. So they all run all up there now. He put some rock lights on it, a light bar. So. And just a little hint for the next video that I'm gonna post pretty soon. Can-Ams don't like water. Yeah, that's the bikes. We filmed a couple videos already. I can't remember how many. 1 or 2, maybe 3. Well, 2 or 3. I know we filmed more than one, but those should be coming out not too long after this. But I wanted to give an update for all the bikes and everything before that video because it would have just been confused. You are not taller than me.
Yes, I am. Look at
Okay.
look at my rack.
Okay.
Look at my rack. Look at my rack.
Okay, yeah, you got me on racks, but that doesn't mean anything. Look how much higher my snorkel is.
So
My handlebars are higher. And I've got you on ground clearance.
but it won't go to the mud. This thing can go.
Yeah, okay. I've got you on ground clearance in the front and the rear, and you have IRS.
But guess what?
That's a solid axle.
Actually, you don't have more ground clearance.
I
than
do.
me.
I've got you everywhere, but where my diff is, you're that much higher than me. About that much.
But
So.
let's see you go through the holes I can.
Okay. It's not,
Hey, we can go right now. We can go right now. Let's go.
it's not, hitting the rev limiter anymore, so
Hey, why not?
we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna do it. Pretty sure we've mentioned everything. I know we're probably forgetting something. But be on the lookout for the new videos coming out. They should be pretty good. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. That's gonna do it for us. Like I said, be on the lookout for those new videos. They should be pretty good. And yeah, that's gonna be it.